Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you how I do the Hall of Guardians in the Underworld on the hardest level, level 500, using the Factions team. Horde level 115 is plenty for this, because the strategy for this is fairly straightforward, but you do need to pay attention to a couple of important things. I'm going to go for a Guardian, Pillar, 2 times Gargoyle, and Ethereal Sentry for this. Guardian Pillar creates 8 yellow gems and 8 brown gems, then barriers the first ally, which will be itself. Now those gems can obviously self-charge itself if you get lucky, and the bottom troop, and the brown can feed into these ones. But that barrier is important for several different reasons. First of all, when we get a barrier, obviously that is good because we protect ourselves from an incoming hit. But by doing that, we keep our armor really high. Now, keeping your armor high is important in this team for several different reasons. First of all, when we cast our Ethereal Sentry, it increases an ally's attack by their armor and creates a light storm. So by saving our armor, keeping it high, we get a bigger increase in attack, which means our skulls hit even harder, which is really important. But it gets better than that, because a gargoyle does splash damage to an enemy boosted by all allies' attack. So again, the more we can protect our armor, the higher increase we get a boost in attack, which means our gargoyle just hits harder and harder. You cast this a few times on the top troop while maintaining that barrier, you can get a really nice high level of attack, and then that means our gargoyles absolutely go mental at the same time. That is simple as that. That is the strategy for this. We're going to go for a +2 brown, +1 red, -1 blue petrified banner from Hellcrag. Right, let's jump in. Let's get yellow as fast as we can. Or red. Yellow's nice. Get the team charged up. Get this boost up on the top troop. Get the attack boosted. Get it to cast this. Charge up the team barrier itself. Right, so what we got? Not a lot is the question. Is the answer. Back to get red, which is nice. Right, let's see what we get from this. Not a lot, but we've got a barrier. That is important to maintain our barrier. The bottom troop, because of the potion of enchantment, is up the next round. We'll wait on this cast until we get that boost, because the boost right now is 158. And that'll be more once we get to cast our bottom troop. Not much in the way that we can collect though. Alright, let's get this going. 366 is our attack now, which has boosted up our gargoyles damage to 243. And that'll apply to both of them because their spell works in exactly the same way. Let's do this one to get double bubble on the yellow. You can save the cast until you're ready to cast again. Because obviously when we cast this troop, you get the barrier automatically. So we can cast this now. We'll get the boost first, actually. We'll definitely get the boost first. There we go. 616 now on our attack. Unless we brought a skull down, but we didn't. We're ready to go again. Might as well do it again. Why not? Can't say no to 866 attack. Oh, I think I moved the wrong stick then. I've got to change over from using the stick to the buttons. It's a better way of not making a wrong move sometimes. Anyway, we've got an awful lot of attack. The boost is now 413. I'm going to get rid of him while it's guaranteed. Let's cast our next gargoyle. I mean, we can get an even more of a boost on this first, because it's going to increase our attack even further. But let's cast on this one. 166 attack is probably enough. Huge chunks of damage. Taking our barrier away, but we'll get it back. Thank you very much. You don't take my barrier without asking. Let's do the damage again. Huge chunks of damage, and that will finish off. good, good. Alright, who we have in the second one? Ooh, icy stuff. 110 damage to an enemy and freeze them if the enemy is already frozen. Steal 5 mana. Went to Wolf, freeze and Hunter's Mark the first enemy and deal 109 damage to them in this case. Valkyrie transforms a selected mana colour to blue, and Ice Witch does damage to an enemy and freeze them. Well, not too worried about the freeze because this team doesn't actually rely on extra turns so much. So I'm going to carry on with 3 Noishas. Looking to get yellow or red. Need our barrier in place as quick as possible. This will give me some red at the same time and possibly some sort of cascade. Let's take this skull hit first. Alright, let's do the first little cast. There's our barrier. That is important. Enchantment next round will give us our first a boost in attack. But one of our troops did get a wallop, so we're going to be not quite as high as attack on our gargoyle as we would have done. It's a nice hit though. Got our barrier, so we'll collect mana first of all, and then we'll still try and get our bottom troop charged up if we can. Right, let's get this damage going. $243. Let's get rid of them before they cast. Didn't quite wipe out that wolfy thing. Never mind. They're gone now. What we got? Not a lot is the answer. I mean, not got a lot for your colours. Just take something away that the enemy uses. Like the AI was saying, was recommending this move here, but probably better to take the purple because their bottom troop uses that. Or you can cast the spell, create 8 yellow and brown. Might get lucky. Didn't. All good. Let's get our gargoyle going. Let's get the gargoyle show on the road. Ah. Nearly didn't see that there. Wait. How much damage are we doing? 243, so half that's, what, 120? Oh, just enough to take out Valkyrie. Sweet. And left us that skull hit, thank you. And that will do it. And on to the last one. Same tactics again. Try to get the top troop barriered as quickly as possible. It's a pretty tasty start, we'll accept that. Not too worried about the silence. In fact, that was a mistake. Should have cast my spell first. Got the barrier. I mean, we've done a bit of damage to them, but I'd rather have cast this to get that barrier. It is important. Right, we can still get the attack boost though. On to 366 now. Quite tempted to get the yellow, but I don't want to give them a skull hit afterwards. So in that case I'm going to cast my gargoyles. So we've lost some armour there. This is the benefit to getting the barrier quickly. Oh, they got another. Another bonus hit there. Can't stop hitting him. Because you have to hit him, otherwise he's going to wipe us out. Right, let's get an attack boost. Oh, I'm going to hit this thing full on. Need it gone. It's being a hindrance. Keeps on gaining life. And that makes it an absolute pain. Should have targeted that first, maybe. It's been a while since I've done this one. When you start playing him, you kind of get recollections of how it should be done. Little hints and tips, little niblets of the correct way to go about things. Alright, I'm going to guarantee we get rid of that. Too annoying. Oh! Been making a mistake here. Increased allies attacked by their armour. Hasn't got any armour. Oh my god. What a classic mistake. That is one thing to pay attention to. An autopilot casting this on the top troop without really looking. Well, let's see if we can do it then with this having wasted a couple of our moves. At least we can bury it ourselves now. Oh my god. What a rookie error that was. So let's get this attack going. I want to get rid of that gargoyle. It is a pain. So I'm still doing this okay right now, even with the hindrance of, I think, completely forgetting what I was doing and casting that on the wrong troop. Unbelievably clumsy. Let's get our stuff for our gargoyle. Lost our barrier, so we'll get another one back. And we've got some nice mana at the same time. Go gargoyle. Kyaboosh, give them a mighty wallop. And again. See if we can get our barrier back nice and quick, and we can. Sometimes the yellow will set up the enemy. Just as part of it. Got to deal with that, unfortunately. Right, remember, we haven't got any armour, so let's chuck it on a gargoyle. There we go. Still going to increase the gargoyle spell because of the way it works. Nothing going on with our colours really. Yellow was the only choice. Ugh. These delves go like this sometimes, especially when you only use like a limited amount of colours. So often there's just like one move available. It's like, it's not even a puzzle game anymore. It becomes a just decide to follow what the AI gives you game. But not anymore. Let's do some good damage. There you go. There's a good hit. And we are well on our way to victory. And we'll do it. So yeah, fairly straightforward, and that was just making a couple of amazingly hilarious straightforward mistakes as well of casting on a troop that hasn't got any armour. You can't get a boost that way. That is what you don't do. But anyway, there it is. Fairly straightforward. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. Wonder what I was doing my tea today because it's made me feel a bit weird. But thanks for watching. Catch you again next time. Bye for now.